Hey HOTS fans, this is Joe. I'm recording from the PTR on Tuesday, August 11th, just to show off the monk and its abilities a little bit, or rather, at least read the abilities, since Blizzard has only given us a little bit. So, in order to get to it, you have to use your launcher, and just above, when you have Heroes of the Storm selected, just above the play button is a regions tab. When you hit that, one of the regions is PTR. It's about a 4 GB download. Then once it's done, you launch it, and if it says client mismatch, that means the PTR server is down. So it's been doing that for like a week and a half. It just came up last night, Monday late night, and then it was down during server maintenance. So now it's up again. Okay, you can't play the monk in normal games or custom games or whatnot because he's not free right now, even on the PTR. I don't know why they didn't just make the price 100% off so you could, play with him on the PTR, but whatever. Okay, so try him, go to the shop, try, go to the little loading screen, the little one lane with you and Malfurion and Arthas on the other side, and the towers and whatnot. It's really annoying that Malfurion is there, so you can't really test out your healing capabilities on yourself. But some of the monk's abilities, like his dash, requires a
let me show you a few
hero
techniques.
ally target. So level 1, you have to choose between 3 different passive abilities, which is a total gyp. So you're missing 1 talent off the bat right away. They think it's nice that you're able to choose which one that you want to do at the very beginning. I mean, yeah, if you knew the map or what. The whole thing is in League of Legends or whatever. You know what the map is already. Everybody uses the same map, but you don't know what the team makeup is for your opponent. So you're choosing, and you also don't know your team makeup is. You queue solo. You don't know what your team makeup is. You don't know the opponent's team makeup. So this is supposed to offer versatility, so you can choose what you want to do. So the first one, the first passive ability. Well, let me finish the other statement first. Just make this a toggle. Toggle between the 3 different stances for D. Hit D, it changes for this. Hit D again, it changes to this. Then hit D again, and it changes back to that. That would be great. Some people think this is be overpowered. No, each one of these is specifically designed for a specific, one's talents that you pick along the way. If you're going healing and you're increasing all your healing stuff, then the DPS stance is not going to do anything for you. I mean, you could switch it when you're on the you're already beating somebody and you switch it really quick to finish them off. That would be really useful. Or say you've used up all your mana and you can switch to the the mana stance, because currently this is the stupidest one, the most useless one of all the 3 stances. Because why would you use this instead of your healing, your auto healing stance? If this gave your allies that are near you a quarter of the mana regeneration that you got, it would be useful. It's not going to be used. Nobody's going to use this. I mean, there are ones that argue out there. It's no, you go healing and you get the mana regeneration. No. You heal in bursts. You don't use your abilities until you absolutely need them, and then you use them, because then they're on down. You don't need this. This is okay. This would only be good if you had toggle between the stance things. I would never use this. So you got your one that's every 3rd basic attack you auto heal somebody. Yes, it can trigger on yourself. This one is ridiculously good. Every 3rd hit does, every 3rd basic attack does 100% bonus damage, so it crits automatically, essentially. And then you got the mana regen one. So let's let's see, you got your Radiant Dash, which requires a target.
The battle draws
You can't do
near.
it because he's inside the Forbidden Zone. Okay, so oops. Oh, turn it back on. Okay, go out there, my Furion, so I can dash to you. Okay. Has charges. Has 2 charges. This ability really needs to be target location, and whoever you like that. See, like if you target an enemy, it automatically does a basic attack. If you're getting away, if you're trying to use it to get away, you have to use it. You have to target an ally to get away. So, like, this really needs to be a target location within the zone, because you can see the zone is about, you know, this yellow circle around them or whatnot.
Where is my foe?
This really needs to be target location inside that zone. And if you pass through an ally, it increases their movement speed or whatever other talents you have. Or if you have multiple enemies, you dash through multiple enemies and do a basic attack through all the enemies you dash through. Right now, it's okay.
My mind is clear.
Useful.
I have been healed.
It's not underpowered. I guess it's balanced the way it is, where you have to have a target. It would be a lot more useful to be able to use it to, say, dash over a wall, because right now it can't target walls at all, which would be useful. See, it can't target walls. You should be able to use it to dash over the wall to finish off an enemy, but you can't do that. Now you got your healing your healing activation that heals nearby heroes, so multiple people. I don't know if it triggers on minions. Let's see. Can't really tell. Let's wait until we get damage. Okay, so we got 3 damage up front. Let's see if it'll heal. Nope, it does not. It only heals heroes. Okay. And then you have Deadly Reach. This is really nice. This is a increase your attack speed and the range of your attacks by 100% for 2 seconds. So, like, you can hit people from much further away.
Are in all things.
You get this little burst of, like, explodey of ability. You can see like a fiery aura around the fist.
First blood.
Looks very similar to the Deadly Reach
Your
of the
path ends
Diablo game. Diablo 3. Now, you can turn this one on, you can turn the Deadly Reach on and then dash, and yes, it will do all your basic attacks, will be extended, so sometimes it's going to be more useful to
my
use
injuries are less severe.
So let's level them up to 4.
Bring me a
Let's
challenge.
go all the way to 20, and then I'll go just look at the talents. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So we got those. Let's pick the really bad.
Choose a talent.
Okay, so Foresight. Radiant Dash reveals the area around the target for 3 seconds. Only one area can be revealed at a time. So you dash to an enemy, dash to an ally, the area is revealed on.
I go.
So you gotta hit my Fury and vision. Okay, overtake. Basic attacks while Deadly Reach is active. Increase your movement speed by 30%.
My injuries
the one of the things I can say about the
severe.
monk, this monk has lots of things that increase his movement speed. Lots of things that increase his movement speed. Healing ward, basic support thing. Protective shield. Very nice to have protective shield and healing ward so low. Level 4. That's really great. The fact that they are on the same tab, or excuse me, the same level, that's kind of annoying. You can't really go full out healing. You have to choose one or the other. You want to do area effect healing, or you want to do single target movement healing. So,
Choose a talent.
then you have level 7, Echo of Heaven. Breath of Heaven heals a second time, 2 seconds after the first. Very nice. So you do your area effect heal, and then 2 seconds later it does it again, automatically. Radiant Dash to the enemy causes you to launch a volley of blows, dealing 540 total damage instead of a basic attack. So it does additional damage, like, on your dash. So fucking good for freaking for DPS monk. Clairvoyance. Select an area on the map and reveal it. That's very nice. Since the monk's kind of designed for jungling, jumping from lane to lane and supporting, then going to another lane and supporting. So revealing areas of the map like key locations for events or whatnot is really good. Twins. This got nerfed a little bit actually. It used to give them a little bit of invulnerability. Now it just makes them unstoppable or something. So that was nerfed before this, with this patch. So it wasn't the Monk's version of it wasn't nerfed. It was Malfurion's version. It was kind of nerfed. So the Monk's just seeing it as well. So I would use this.
Choose a talent.
Heal, and then 2 seconds later it heals automatically again. Very nice. It's got a little bar showing you when it's going to do it again. 7-star strike. This is really good, but also really disappointing. Mostly because it targets the highest level enemies inside its area. Let me explain Divine Palm. Okay, so you basically cast this on somebody who's about to die. And if they die while this buff is on them, they get 75% of their life back, essentially. And they don't die. There's a talent later, once you get this, to reduce the cooldown. So this has got a huge cooldown of 60 seconds. Reduce the cooldown. If it doesn't trigger, reduces it down to 5 seconds. So you can pretty much use it just when you need to use it. So we'll pick 7-sided strike.
Choose a
and
talent.
We'll look at the area of this. You turn it on, essentially, and you're in this little meditative state or whatever for a couple of seconds. Any enemies that walk through it, enemy heroes that walk through it get attacked. This does not attack minions. This does not attack walls. This can put you over walls if the enemy is over there and trying to retreat. However, if, like, I just used it and nobody was there, it does not reduce its cooldown if you don't hit anything. If you hit nothing, it still triggers its cooldown. So if you miss, or if the enemy walks outside of it, within like or blinks outside of it with like Bolt of the Storm or whatever, nothing happens. You get you blow your cooldown, and it doesn't get reduced, and you're just sitting on your ass like meditating your little bubble. So I'll show you what that's like in just a second as soon as I go over the next level of talent. Okay, Quicksilver, Radiant Dash to the ally gives them, give you and them running speed bonus. That's one of the things I was talking about before. If you could do it through multiple people, it'd be freaking great, but that would make it kind of overpowered with this talent. This talent's really good. Anything to increase your movement speed, so good. Of course, Spell Shield, reduce the damage of the next incoming ability. Relentless, reduces the duration of silent stuns and slows root snares by heroes by 50%. That's passive all the time. And Fist of Fury, increase deadly reach duration. So Fist of Fury's duration is 2 seconds. So adding another 1 second to it. So we would do the running speed bonus is so good. Okay, so running speed bonus. I'll turn on
a new trial.
This, and then like I'll hit 7-sided strike, and see he walked out of it for the last hit. The last hit missed. So like, it happens even with dumb computer players at the lowest stupid level. For every hit it misses, it should reduce the cooldown. It should also target the lowest level like opponent rather than the highest level opponent. Whatever. So Soothing Breeze removes silences, blinds, and slows. Very good support talent. Circle of Life increases Breath of Heaven's healing by 10% for each ally in the area. Very good for grouping. Decrease Radiant Dash's cooldown by 2 seconds and increase the number of stack charges by 1. There's already 2, so it goes up to 3. Very nice. Every third basic attack reduces the cooldown of Deadly Reach. So this is DPS. You use it, and you're gonna already get like 6 hits. So that's 4 seconds shaved off already, and the cooldown's 10 seconds. So I mean, that's some heavy DPS right there. So I of course like
choose a talent.
Movement speed stuff. So.
For the glory.
right now there's a bug with it, Radiant Dash. You can actually Radiant Dash while you're in the process of Radiant Dashing. So you gotta kind of be really careful with it. Somebody was trying to say on the forums they should add a cooldown, cooldown to it, so you can't do that. But I disagree. I think you should be able to change your direction in the middle of the move. So
blessings upon
if
you,
you're starting to do something, you need to make a tenth of a millisecond change in your decision. You should be able to do that. I mean, that's high levels playing right there. Not for amateurs. If they want to add an option in the options tab to, you know, like in WoW, there's a things where you can't rapidly hit the same button more than once every like 1 second or something.
My mind
Fine,
is clear.
Turn that on. Don't nerf them off completely just because you don't know how to play. Anyway, so 7-sided strikes gets 4 additional hits in. So it was at 7, so it'll be at 11 strikes instead. But still, you know, if they get outside the zone, then they're outside the zone. So here's the other talent I was talking about. Divine Palm's cooldown is Zeus 5 seconds if it doesn't trigger the save. That's so good. Storm Shield, of course, put a shield around everybody.
Choose a talent
in your immediate area. Epiphany, 60-second cooldown. Activate to restore 33% of your mana and refill 2 charges of Radiant Dash. Very good option compared to these others. Like, very good additional ability option, getting your mana back. This negates this stupid passive of talent. This first one, this insight, it's terrible, so bad. At least it's gone up to 16 now. At level 20, instead of level 1, it's 12. Level 20, 21, it's 16 now. Yay, 4 freaking mana difference. It's garbage. So 7-sided strike. Let's increase the number of times.
For the glory of evil.
Activate that. One man, bam. See how I have the bubble at the end? That means one of the hits missed. Maybe even 2. Like he just walked outside of it. It doesn't snare or anything. So it's really something you want to jump in on a whole bunch of enemies at once.
Draws near.
It's targeting the highest health ones. They're going to run away from it. They're going to run away. I mean, it should target the lowest health ones. Whatever. Maybe it's a balancing thing. I don't really know. I guess you're kind of immune to attacks while you're doing it, so it's probably a balancing thing. But anyway, that's the monks' like abilities. Like if you just pour into the DPS, oh my gosh, the monk is so powerful with the deeps. Like the support is really good too. You can't really test it in this thing because Malfurion's so brokenly overpowered compared to Arthas. So like you just pour into the deeps. Let's do all the
choose a talent.
Deadly Reach stuff.
The gods favor
strike.
My mind is stronger.
Okay, alright.
I welcome a new trial.
This is you can do some stuff with the monk. Or you can assassin with him.
Enemy slain.
That's one of the things that's bad too. Is like I was still in the middle of doing 7-sided strike, and I couldn't interrupt it with Radiant Dash. I should be able to interrupt the 7-sided strike with Radiant Dash so I could finish off somebody.
Where is my foe?
So it's like the DPS monk is really good. I had Arthas targeted on the other side, but it's attacking the wall instead, so apparently it can't attack through the walls. So I would love to like sit on here and go over all of his like talking and all of his different outfits and everything, but maybe a different video. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.